So we're currently testing and rolling out two new things for Instagram Stories ads in Indonesia. The first one is really around ease of using stories from a business perspective. So we're now allowing businesses to take an ad or creative that they've built for feeds and actually automatically extend that to the full screen non-916 stories ads format. So that first one is around ease and taking what you're already doing on feed and automatically making that full screen for stories ads, and that's rolling out as we speak. And we have some Indonesian businesses using that really well. The second thing is around carousel ads and stories. And the main thing about carousel ads and stories is it really builds on what's already a native behavior and a natural behavior for stories. People tend to create multiple part stories, so they post single images and videos together. So carousel ads and stories has that natural look and feel. And what it very much allows Indonesian businesses is to build longer form storytelling, so 3-part storytelling. So a really good example we saw today was Airy around promoting their travel products. So in the first section out of 3, they talk about the product, and then they build on that in sections 2 and 3, and they use carousel ads to tell their story and then drive a particular action, which is a sale. The first thing to think of is obviously about your audience and the community on Instagram in Indonesia and the sorts of things they are passionate about and interested about today. So really community first, and about having your brand be really natural on stories and thinking about how the community uses stories themselves. Then when it comes to stories ads, it's really important to have a clear business objective in mind. If your business objective is to drive awareness for your brand, branding is really important within the first few seconds of a video. If your objective is more to drive a sale or acquisition, you want to think about how you can encourage people to learn more or swipe up or shop now by calling that out in the creative, and also using the call to action buttons within the creative. So those would be two really good things to think about for businesses in Indonesia. So really the amount of content that you post organically really is down to your brand strategy in terms of how you want to use the platform. There's no real set rules in terms of how frequently you post. You would know best using business profiles and the business reporting you get from your profile in terms of the number of people you're reaching and the frequency of reaching those people. So we don't give specific guidelines. So again, it depends on your objective and your own brand and indeed your community. But we do provide the tools to do that and manage that process. So firstly with Instagram business profiles, and we'd encourage you, if you have a brand or business, to take the step further and create a business profile. And secondly, the reporting features available within business profiles that allow you to really develop your own strategy or plan around how many people you're reaching and how many times. And then thirdly, of course, is around being able to run advertising if you want to extend your reach and have a particular business objective that you want to measure the ROI or return on ad spend from. So those 3 things, having a business profile, well, obviously firstly thinking about community, then having a business profile, using the reporting tools, and then extending your reach or impact using ads on Instagram. And of course, experimenting and using stories and using stories ads in Indonesia, because we know it's huge.